Lights on the skyline, still feel the drop. Ice on my wrist now, still feeling dumb. Everybody talking, nobody knows. Looking for a river under these roads. Living water, running through the city. Living water, something pulling with me. Living water, I can feel it in my soul. Living water, finally bringing me home. 3 a.m. downtown, rain on the window, head full of noise, heart moving slow, scrolling for another answer. Another phase, another place, another chase. Everybody thirsty, nobody admits it. Everybody winning, still feeling missing. I was running through the night, trying to fill a hole. Money couldn't fix it, fame couldn't make me whole. Neon signs calling my name, but every road looked the same. Living water, running through the city. Living water, something pulling with me. Living water, I can feel it in my soul. Living water, finally bringing me home. Saw reflections in the gas, thought it was enough. Built another kingdom, still it wasn't love. Every conversation felt automated, every celebration overrated. Then I heard a voice through the static, not loud, not dramatic, just enough to cut the dark like a spark, like a star. No more running, no more hiding, no more searching for the counterfeit. I found a river, never ending. Now I'm swimming in it. Living water, running through the city. Living water, something pulling with me. Living water, I can feel it in my soul. Living water, finally bringing me home. Living water, never running dry. Never running dry. Got a full table, still an empty cup. Got the whole city, still not enough. New day coming, same old rush. Everybody drinking, still an empty cup. Empty cup. Empty cup. Everything I wanted, still an empty cup. Yeah, yeah. Penthouse lights looking down below. Everybody moving fast, nowhere to go. New clothes, new goals, new roads, but the feeling never really goes. Swipe left, swipe right, another Friday night. Everybody posting highlights, nobody showing real life. I was chasing every wave, trying not to sink. Had everything I needed, still forgot to think. How much is enough? How far can I run? If the finish line moves every time it's won. Got a full table, still an empty cup. The whole city, still not enough. New day coming, same old rush. Everybody drinking, still an empty cup. Coffee in the morning, noise in my headphones. Message just arriving, but I feel alone. Bought another dream, just to watch it fade. Built another castle, just to see it break. Thought the answer lived inside another room, but every door I opened led me to the same truth. Maybe I was thirsty for something deeper. Maybe I was searching for something real. Maybe all these lies could never heal. Got a full table, still an empty cup. sleep again. Window open, cold wind in. Midnight thirst, something missing. Searching every shadow, trying to listen. Midnight thirst, midnight thirst, running through my veins like a curse. Street lights dripping gold onto empty roads. Taxi passing slowly, nobody knows how many nights I stayed awake, trying to find what I couldn't name. Music loud, still hearing silence. Crowded room, still feeling islanded. Every distraction lasted a minute, then the darkness came back and sat with me in it. Why does the city shine when the soul feels dim? Why do I keep running when I know I can't win? Midnight thirst, can't sleep again. Window open, cold wind in. Midnight thirst, something missing. Searching every shadow, trying to listen. Yeah, billboards glowing like modern stars, promising answers from passing cars. Everybody selling a different cure. Nobody certain, nobody sure. Then through the noise, a different sound, like underground water beneath the ground. Not demanding, not forcing me, just quietly waiting for me to see. Not another escape, not another disguise, not another version of a temporary high. Midnight thirst, finally understood the river was near all along. Midnight thirst, fading away as the night turns into dawn. No signal, no bars, no connection, still searching through the dark. No signal, no stars, lost inside a city built from broken hearts. No signal, no signal, everything online, but nobody's home. Battery low, hit spinning fast, scrolling through a future built to never last. Infinite feeds, infinite noise, infinite options, infinite void. Everybody talking, nobody hears. Everybody laughing, hiding fears. I can't reflection, looking for signs, but all I found was another timeline. Maybe the answer wasn't in the screen. Maybe the river flows somewhere unseen. No signal, no bars, no connection, still searching through the dark. No signal, no stars, lost inside a city built from broken hearts. Walked outside into the rain, neon reflections calling my name. Traffic lights painted the street, but something deeper moved underneath. Not data, not algorithms, not another trend, not another rhythm. Something alive, something true, waiting me on the digital blue. The signal came when the noise went quiet. The river spoke when I stopped fighting. No signal, no bars, but somehow now I know where you are. No signal, Found a neon well in the middle of the night. City still glowing, but I finally saw the light. Neon well, running underneath. Everything I wanted was beneath my feet. Neon well, neon well. All this time, it was closer than I could tell. Under the overpass, past the train lines, past the bright screens, past the fake signs. Everybody chasing something they can hold, something they can flex, something they can show. But the deeper I look, the quieter it got. The noise disappeared, the pressure stopped. For the first time, I wasn't performing, I wasn't proving, I wasn't transforming into someone else for acceptance. I was finally honest with my questions. No spotlight, no crowd, no applause, just truth somehow. Found a neon well in the middle of the night. City still glowing, but I finally saw the light. Neon well, running underneath. Everything I wanted was beneath my feet. Every shortcut, every empty promise, every golden road couldn't satisfy this. I built my identity on temporary things, then watched them disappear like smoke in the wind. Ooh. Now there's a current pulling me deeper, not in the darkness but in the freedom. A river below the concrete floor, waiting for anyone still wanting more. I don't need another match, I don't need another road. I just need a river flowing through my soul. Neon well, neon well. The city didn't change, but I changed. Neon well, neon well. Now I know where the water flows. Running dry, running dry. Everything I touched started losing color. Running dry, running dry. Couldn't find peace in another number. Running dry, running dry. The faster I moved, the more I felt stuck. Running dry, running dry. Thought I was winning but ran out of luck. Backseat of a black car, looking at the skyline, thinking all the bright lights would become mine. Years chasing status, years chasing proof, years trying to impress people I barely knew. Another late night, another celebration, another temporary high, another situation that faded by morning light, footprints and rain, leaving only questions and familiar pain. How many roads lead nowhere? How many victories in there? Running dry, running dry. Everything I touched started losing color. Running dry, running dry. Couldn't find peace in another number. I thought success would change the story. I thought attention would become glory. But every mountain had another climb, every finish line moved every time. Then I heard water, water somewhere below, a different rhythm, a different flow. Not demanding, not competing, just quiet, calling and repeating. Stop running, stop proving, stop caring what wasn't yours. Running dry, running dry. Then the river found me. Running dry, running dry. Now I don't thirst like before. roll seats, flash photography, people saying things they don't really mean. Everybody watching, everybody talking, everybody moving, nobody stopping. I remember nights praying for a chance, and I got the chance and wanted more again. The hunger kept growing, the appetite endless. Success felt heavy instead of precious. Maybe what I wanted wasn't what I needed. Maybe every signal was being repeated. Yeah. Still hungry, had everything. Still hungry, new city, new money, new dreams. Still hungry. I tried new roles, new relationships, new identities, new accomplishments. Each one promising a brand new start, but none could heal the deepest part. And I saw reflections moving with the tide, not outside somewhere, but deep inside, like rivers flowing underneath the noise, calling me home with the quieter voice. Not hungry for attention, not hungry for applause, hungry for something real, beyond it all. Still hungry, until the river came. Still hungry, now the emptiness doesn't feel the same. Still hungry, no longer running away. Overflow, got a river in my soul and it won't slow. Overflow, used to feel empty, now I'm letting go. Overflow, running through my veins like gold. Overflow, everything is changing, I can feel it now. Used to count wins, used to count losses, used to build walls, used to hide scars, used to chase lights across the skyline. Thinking one more victory will finally be mine. But the river kept moving, even when I didn't. The water kept calling, even when I missed it. Now the pressure gone, the noise fading out. Your city's still loud, but it can't drown it out. Something bigger than ambition, something deeper than addiction. Overflow, got a river in my soul and it won't slow. Overflow, used to feel empty, now I'm letting go. Rain falling down on the avenue, neon reflections looking brand new. Nothing changed, but everything changed. Same city lights, different frame. Now every road feels connected, every step back feels redirected. The water keep flowing past every fear, closer than ever. The signal is clear, no more drought, no more running, no more searching for another version. The river's alive and it's moving through me. Overflow, got a river in my soul and it won't slow. Overflow, I was thirsty, now I know. Never going back to before. rivers inside. Used to look outside, now I know why. Rivers inside, flowing through the dark like city lights. Rivers inside, rivers inside. Every broken road let me hear tonight. I spent years looking over horizons, searching for answers in distant places. New beginnings, new directions, new faces, new expectations. But the whole time, what I needed was already closer than breathing, like underground water hidden below, waiting patiently for me to know. The city never had the answer. The answer moved beneath it. Rivers inside, used to look outside, now I know why. Rivers inside, flowing through the dark like city lights. Every failure, every heartbreak, every wrong turn, every mistake somehow became part of the map, part of the road that brought me back. Now the skyline looks different, not because it changed, but because I did the same. Streets, the same nights, but everything shines in a different light. The river never stopped, I just couldn't hear it. The river never left, I just couldn't see it. Rivers inside, flowing forever, no end inside. Rivers inside, the water keeps moving through every night. Never thirst again, never thirst again. Found the river at the end of the night. Never thirst again, never thirst again, never thirst again. Now the darkness looks different in the light. Never thirst again, never thirst again. Every road let me hear somehow. Never thirst again, and I'm not looking back now. Sunrise breaking over the skyline, golden reflections across the high rise. The city waking, but something's different. The noise is still there, yet it feels distant. I remember who I was back at the beginning, running through the streets, always chasing something, trying to fill a space that couldn't be bought, searching everywhere for what couldn't be taught. Every question, every season, every failure had a reason. Never thirst again, never thirst again. Found the river at the end of the night. Never thirst again, never thirst again, never thirst again. Now the darkness looks different in the light. The river keeps moving, the story continues. This isn't the ending, it's just the beginning. New roads ahead, new horizons too. But now I know it's actually true. No matter the city, no matter the weather, no matter the pressure, the water stays forever. The journey was long, but now I can feel the river, the river, the river still flowing. Never thirst again. Never thirst again. Never thirst again. Found the river at the end of the night. Never thirst again. Never thirst again. Now I'm finally home. Never thirst again. The city still shines, but so do I.